You didn't think it would happen so soon. No warning, no second chances, no bug out location. The grid failed. Your phone is dead. The power is out. The streets are filled with smoke and distant sirens, and the sun is almost gone. You look around your apartment. No backup generator, no escape route, no plan. Just you, and the sound of something breaking downstairs. This is the part no one talks about. Not the months after, not rebuilding, not growing vegetables in a safe place. This is now, the first night, when everything collapses, and you're still inside it. So what do? You don't run. That's what most people do. They panic. They grab a bag if they even have one, and take off into the darkness. But out there in the first wave of chaos, you're not safer. You're a moving target, especially without a destination. If you don't have a bug out location, the smartest move isn't moving at all. It's locking down, going gray, blending into the background. Because on night one, visibility is vulnerability. Noise is a death sentence. And light draws predators, human and otherwise. So the very first thing you do is go dark. No candles in front of windows, no loud music, no yelling out for help. You want to make it seem like no one's home. Because if they think no one's there, they might keep walking. You quickly inventory what you have. Even if it's just a couple bottles of water and a half-eaten bag of rice, that's your baseline. Forget gourmet meals or long-term storage. Right now it's about calories and silence. You eat cold if you have to. Cooking releases smells, and smells travel. Next, block entrances, doors, windows, vents. If someone wants in, make them work for it. Use furniture, tie doors shut with cords or belts. Break down tables to use as barricades. You're not fortifying a castle, you're buying time. Every second counts. But here's what no one tells you. The real threat isn't just outside, it's inside. It's fear, doubt, panic. You start imagining things. Every creak becomes a footstep. Every flicker of light through the window feels like a spotlight aimed at your soul. That's the psychological war. And if you lose that battle, you make mistakes. You forget to check a door. You leave a light on. You break your own silence. So, you breathe, slow, controlled. You sit in the darkest corner you can find, and you listen, to the outside, to yourself. You start cataloging patterns, footsteps outside, dogs barking, distant gunshots. You're not just surviving. You're collecting data, because information is power. Maybe you hear screaming down the street, maybe someone's banging on doors pretending to need help. Don't open it. Not tonight. You don't know who's desperate, who's dangerous, or who's both. This is when good people do terrible things. This is when trust becomes a liability. Now think, is there a safer space inside your space? A closet deep in the center of the building? A crawl space? Somewhere you can disappear, even if someone gets in? That's your fallback position. You prep that space now, just in case. And while you're doing that, check your noise discipline. No phone vibrations, no clinking bottles, no heavy footsteps. Every sound you make is a message. I'm here. Don't send it. Outside, things are unraveling. Looters aren't going after you yet. They're hitting the obvious places. Grocery stores, pharmacies, gas stations. But that won't last. When the easy targets are stripped clean, the second wave begins. That's when they start looking for homes. Quiet ones. Vulnerable ones. You don't want yours to look like one of them, so you make your home look undesirable. Trash bags at the door. A broken chair in front. Anything that says, already hit, nothing left. You're playing psychological warfare with strangers. And if you do it right, they'll move on. But don't let your guard down. Not for a second. Night one is full of traps. Not just outside, but mentally. You'll be tempted to light a candle, to check the news, to call someone. But none of that matters if you're not alive tomorrow. Focus on making it to dawn. That's the only goal. If you survive the first night, your odds improve dramatically. Most people aren't ready for chaos. They burn out fast, they make noise, they draw attention. become cautionary tales. You stay low. You conserve energy. You think 2 steps ahead. Maybe at 3 a.m. you hear shouting. Maybe you hear a group moving through the alley behind your building. You don't panic. You freeze. You listen. You stay absolutely silent. Sometimes not acting is the most powerful action. You don't try to be a hero. You don't try to save the neighborhood. You're not out to stop the collapse. You're here to survive it. Because once the sun rises, the game changes. You'll have light, visibility, a clearer view of what's left. And then, maybe, just maybe, you can move. Maybe you can find others. Maybe you'll head toward a secondary location. Maybe you'll find a way to adapt, but that's for tomorrow. Tonight, there's only one mission. Stay alive. Go unnoticed. And remember, you don't need a bug-out location to survive. You just need your mind sharp, your instincts quiet, and your fear under control. Because when the system dies, your survival begins.